Hi guys, it's me, Blue, and I'm out in the garden for the first time in probably 4 weeks, I think, at this point. So I'm going to see what's happened to the garden since the snow and what survived, what hasn't, and get on with some jobs that I probably should have got on with a few months ago. Okay, just having a look at the trees, and these are the fruit trees. We've got some little buds poking through on the yellow plum, which is really cool. Quite chuffed with that actually, because that's a good start. Our olive tree, of course, is an evergreen, so that's doing really well. Down here we've got a peach, and it's showing its little buds really well as well, so that's really nice. And behind it's a bay tree, which again is another evergreen, so that's doing really good. Our cherry is also showing signs of budding, which is quite chuffed with, so that's a good start. And our fig, this is our fig, and it's survived as well, which is really kind of nice, and it's showing signs of starting to grow its leaves and stuff in. Even our goji berry is starting to show signs of life, which should this year fruit. It has shown some flowers before, but not actual fruit yet, so it has been moved a few times, so it's not really, we haven't really given it as much of a chance as it possibly could have had, but it is what it is, I guess. Right, around here is our apricot. Now it too, if we can get past the goji berry, has little buds forming, which is making me quite happy actually, because that means we're going to be doing quite well with them. Now they're going to be staying in containers at this point till we move, and then we find a permanent home for them. We bought these pots as patio plants, but what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the ground and basically let them do their own thing. We're not going to be doing much pruning or anything like that, because they're trees at the end of the day, and they grow best, especially these kinds, to do their own thing when they're given the chance to do their own thing. Now here's our garlic experiment that we did with shop bought garlic, and it survived really well, and they look very strong. A little bit of yellowing on the edges of the leaves, but there's new leaves coming up in the middle, so I'm not that bothered, honestly. What is that bag doing there, man? Okay, the strawberry bed, look at this thing, it's insane. It's still fine, even under the snow it's been fine. I mean, sure, we don't have those random weird out of season fruit that we had before, but I don't think that's a bother really. I'm not that really worried about it. So, and the mint bed, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to snip that, so just give me a minute and I'll show you. So that's looking a lot tidier. Whew. It was a mission though. I've lost our secateurs. I don't know where they are. I think we packed them by accident. In case you're worried about the mint bed, if you look down in there, it all grows new from the bottom up. So we don't need these woody bits. They can all go. Yeah, but it's coming back. It is coming back. Okay, so this is our black currant. It's showing signs of life up the stems, which is really cool. I have to dig out some of those weeds. And so is the blueberry. It's coming up with buds as well, which is really cool. Ooh. The loganberry's not ready yet, which is fine. I'm hoping it'll come back. We'll go over and see the other. Nothing yet from the golden raspberry, but there are some buds on the gooseberry, which is good. So we'll see how we go with that. So the Brussels that we grew at the last moment last year are still growing upwards, which is awesome. They're doing their thing. Rubbish. Wonderful. And we've still got a little bit of sprouting broccoli, but that's gonna go. And the romescos that we were so chuffed with, they're done. I'm so upset by that. They're they're rotting in the middle, and that's quite sad actually. Anywho, it is what it is, right? And over at the herb bed we've got the oregano, which, although it lost some of its leaves, has plenty of foliage. The sage always looks like that at this time of the year. The thyme's doing fine. Curly parsley doing fine. Rosemary is bonkers. And the lemon balm needs to be cut back so it can come back up again. But that's pretty much it. And as we come around this corner, we can see our garden furniture that we're waiting to dry out enough so we can get some more paint off. I've had to move it out of the way because that's our neighbour's gas meter. But, you know, it's getting there. And we will get onto it. Just need a few more days of some decent weather. Or dry weather. No rain, no snow, no nothing. And we can get cracking on again. But yeah, we're doing good. Okay, so back at my desk. And with the potatoes that we had left over from last year, so I'm just gonna put them in here, in this basket here, for chitting or whatever. We're gonna just put these in here. They've already started actually, so I don't know how long we should really leave them in here. I'm kind of thinking that these could quite happily go in containers very shortly. But these are just leftover ones that we had from Christmas. I'm not expecting anything wonderful, and potatoes aren't exactly something that we're going to be growing a lot of. This is just an experiment that we want to do because we don't want these to go to waste, because we don't really eat a lot of potatoes. They're not high on our list of things, and we prefer to grow things that we're going to eat more of and make more use of. I know these are tiny ones. You're probably going to go, what the hell? But you know what? They'll grow too, right? So I think at this week sometime I'm going to put these on the only windowsill space we've got, which is over there, and leave them there for a week, see what happens. These have just been in what we call the root cellar, which is our porch. Like I said, these are left over from Christmas, which isn't a big deal to us because, you know, we don't really eat a lot, but they're left over. So, I mean, even the little ones, if we put like 3 in a container, I think we should get something back at least. I mean, the bigger ones, sure, we're going to get something off those, but I don't want to waste the little ones either, because they've got a chance, right? Just because they're little don't mean they won't get much. So we'll just see how it goes, but that's pretty much it for right now. There's not a lot that we can do. I've got to pull out those broccoli and the romescos. I'm very sad about those, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, stuff happens, and, you know, with what we're able to do at the moment, we have to accept the knocks. But it's all good. Stuff happens. It's the joys of gardening. Anyway, guys, I will see you later. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more, if you want to see some recipes and weirdness and just me in general doing random stuff. Just give us a subscribe. That would be cool. And do leave a comment, because I will answer your comments. I do read each and every one of them. They mean the world to me. And yeah. Anywho, I'm going to go. I love you guys heaps. Take it easy.